Hey, what's up YouTube? How's it going? This is Joe with just another quick tip. Today, many people shoot with DSLRs. Whether you're a consumer, prosumer, or even a professional production house. These cameras offer a lot of benefits, and with their benefits, they have a lot of disbenefits, pros and cons. So let me talk about the pros first. These cameras give you outstanding image quality, and they give you the flexibility you need to get those shots that you want. And I say that because they are usually small and fit anywhere, basically. And they're also inexpensive. But with that in mind, you gotta consider the cons. These cameras have great sensors, but those sensors are very sensitive, so if you're shooting handheld, well, expect a lot of shaky shots. And that's where this plugin comes in. See, DSLRs have two types of diseases per se. They have two symptoms. How about that? The first one is, of course, shaky footage. The second is something called rolling shutter. So whenever you move these cameras from right to left in rapid motion, you will see that it creates a jello effect. So this plugin here is a cure for that. What I like about this plugin is that it basically gives you that extra step to make your production look much better. Slowly, these programs, these plugins, and these companies are making sure that you don't have to spend a lot of money to get the shots you want. And today I'm going to demonstrate that by showing you what I have, and basically you take that in consideration, and if you do decide to purchase this product, go ahead. Again, they have a 14-day trial if you want to check it out. And, it doesn't hurt. So let's just get started. I'm going to open up Final Cut Pro 10. And this plugin comes in many NLEs. It comes with Premiere Pro. It comes with Final Cut Pro 10, Final Cut Pro 7. And I'm not sure if they have it for Avid yet. But if not, they will. Anyway, let's just get started. So I'm going to create a new project here. And let me just call this Stabilize. Sweet. Okay, so now we have our timeline, and let's analyze the shots that I want to stabilize. So I have this shot here that I received from a person. So basically, it's very shaky here. So what I need to do here is, because this project is going to be in slow motion, I need to stabilize this shot and also slow it down. But my concern right now is to stabilize it. So I'm going to set an in about here, and I'm going to set an out about there. So let's go ahead and put it in our timeline by pressing E. So let's go ahead and zoom in. Alright, so let's just see what we have. Alright, cool. We have this shot here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to apply the plugin. So in my plugins here, it's called Core 2 C2 Lock and Load. So I'm going to opt out for this option here, the Stabilize and Shutter Reduction. You can do many other things with these plugins. For example, they give you three types of plugins. They give you the Stabilize only. So if you don't have a problem with rolling shutter, well, go ahead and just stabilize it. And if you have a DSLR, well, just use the one I'm about to use, and then they have their tracking plugin as well. So let's go ahead and apply this plugin. You can double click or you can drag it. I'm not a dragger, but I'm just dragging it for demonstration purposes. So now you can see that we have an orange bar. So now what Final Cut Pro 10 is going to do is automatically render. You can always turn off your background rendering if you choose to by going into System Preferences. But in this case, now that we applied the effect, you're going to see that this popped open. It says no tracking data. Please click on Track Motion to start motion tracking. Well, it's as easy as it sounds. So let's go ahead and click the Track Motion button right here and just wait for it to track. And it's done. It's done. That's outstanding. And what I like about this, it renders quickly as well. It's already rendered. And if you were to do this in Premiere Pro or After Effects, it would probably take you about 10 times more than this. So it would be like maybe about 10 seconds, 20 seconds. So this is what this plugin is known for. It's speed and its accuracy. So let's go ahead and just see what the plugin did on its own. So I'm going to go ahead and go home, and I'm going to press play. Okay, perfect. So you can see what this did. It pretty much stabilized this to its greatest. Wow, it looks good. So let's go ahead and further tweak the settings. So let's just check out what this means here. So for example, it says tracking data, okay, and it says you're scaling 131%. Every time you have a shaky shot and you want to add a stabilization, just keep in mind it will always zoom in your footage. That way it can analyze more space and take up more space and basically, just give you the best points possible in your footage. So let's go ahead to the settings up here, and as you can see, it says here choose camera. So this is what's great about this program. You have presets. That's crazy. You have presets for your DSLRs, for basically anything that uses a chip, a sensor, a small sensor. So for example, you even have presets for your iPhone, your iPad, your iPhone 3GS. But in this case, it was shot in a 550D. So I'm going to go ahead and select the 550D, and it's going to apply that once again to the shot. So let's go ahead and just preview the shot again. Okay, so as you can see, it looks pretty good. I'm not going to complain because I think it looks outstanding. Now in this case, we can give it more strength by going up to the menu and just increasing the strength here. So if we go ahead and let it render, we're going to play it back and see what this did. So again, we adjusted the strength so there was so there was a little bit more strength. So as you can tell, this shot looks much better. Okay, so that looks great. And then of course, you could further tweak your settings here. So for example, if you don't want horizontal movement, you could put it down to 0. So as you can tell, it only moves vertical. I mean, it all depends on what you have, but it does an amazing job for the speed. Okay, so we have this shot. All right, so I guess I like this shot right now how it is. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to another shot. So I have another clip here that I would like it to track. So this clip here, as you can tell, has a lot of shakiness here. So I want to start from here, and I want to end about here, right there. So we're going to set it down in our timeline. We're going to go ahead and apply the plugin again by double clicking this time. We're going to choose a clip, and I'm going to press the track motion button. So again, it's going to track this, and it's pretty much done. And as you can tell, it says scaling 112%. Not much, so we're pretty good. So let's go ahead and let's let it render. Okay, and let's go ahead and play it back. Wow, look at that. That's pretty good. That's what it did on its own. So let's go ahead and set the coefficient here to the 550D, and let's strengthen this a little bit more, and let's see what it could do. I just want to go all out and see what this plugin is capable of. So let's go ahead and play it back. Wow, that's outstanding. So basically that's what the plugin is. That's pretty much it. It does everything as you saw. It did it very quickly. So this plugin is definitely recommended for you guys. For example, if you guys are doing your own videos, or maybe you're doing a wedding, a professional wedding, doesn't matter. This takes care of those shots. It's great. Recently, I received a project where they had jibs, but the jibs, they were broken. So basically, they had shaky jibs. So that's defeats the purpose of a jib. But I used this program, and it looks seamless. And they played it back in a 2K screen. Well, it's almost close to HD, I guess, but they played it on a 2K screen, and it looked really good. So I cannot stress enough that this plugin is great for Final Cut Pro 10, Final Cut Pro 7, and Premiere Pro, from what I know and understand. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this demonstration as much as I enjoy this plugin. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So make sure to check out my past 2 videos, and make sure to check out this video on a different channel. Thanks a lot, and have an outstanding day. Oh, and just one more thing before I forget. If you guys could please check out YouTube user Andrew Productions 98. Very cool guy, very entertaining things. He's up and coming, so you know, some support would be awesome. And well, you know, he has very nice things to say. Well, anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one, or at least, you know, hear my voice. Alrighty, thank you.